okay. It is the one and only Ronin, and I'm here right now with the man, MAB. Shout out to this brother, man. MAB. First thing I gotta ask you, brother, is this, and I'm sorry, you guys, if the noise be on the beach. It's a beautiful day here in Sosua. Is Sosua dead? The floor is yours, brother.
You see we here right now. Okay, what up, y'all? No, Sosua is still the same way I remember it. I mean, the places change, the people change, the nightclubs, the names of it, or the owners might change, but it's still the same environment. So I can't say that it has. I mean, as long as it's still a chill vibe, got the Caribbean vibe, the people enjoying themselves. I see a lot of new developments where I don't really know exactly where that's going, but it don't seem like the end of the world like the internet tries to make it. So this will always be one of the second homes for me.
And man, you were one of the first guys, man. Shout out to you and on Tailor Made Dreams. Y'all did a video back in the day talking about Sosua, and I remember myself as one of the students who watched that and said, you know what, bro? Brazil seems awesome, but damn, Sosua right there. I'm gonna go to the DR. So that video helped brought me here, and now I continue that journey of bringing other brothers here. So let's touch on the women for a little bit, and with the brotherhood aspect. Since we've been together today, we ran into multiple guys saying, thank y'all brothers, man. We here because of y'all. We loving the vibe here. The women treating me good. What do you feel about the women here now?
The women are the same too. I mean, there's some new ones out here that I don't know, but a lot of the chicks I knew from back in the day, I still keep in touch with them. I'm happy to see them. Some of them doing the same thing. Some of them move on to bigger and better things. But I want to give you your flowers too, because look, like you just said, we was sitting, when we linked up at Flip Flop. I sat here and watched like 10 to 12 brothers just walk up to you, just wanting to shake your hand, wanting to say, you know, I appreciate you. And all that come full circle. I'm saying the same thing to you. And I had brothers do that to me like years ago. And now it's coming full circle because I see you and I'm a fan. I'm like, bro, can I get you a drink? Can I sit down with you? So I appreciate like your guidance, the direction you've taken the brotherhood in. And I mean, it's the same old place to me. It's just we making progress. And to answer your question about the girls, I'm a little biased because I got my favorites. So when I come out here, if I'm on good behavior, then I'm just out here with the brothers. But if the werewolf come out, I got a few favorites I can hit up.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, man. So you right, man. You just tapped on something with the werewolf, and me and him was talking about the reset and how a lot of men benefit from places like Sosua, Cartagena, Brazil, and because of the system. We was talking to a brother earlier, not getting into business, but he was talking about going through something with the court systems and things like that, and how coming over here helps him to get that reset. We need that. Like, look, this whole travel space is not just about clapping cheeks. Clapping cheeks is a picture on the wall, and it's great.
Icing on the cake.
It's icing on the cake. But there's other aspects to this. Men's mental health, man. Nobody cares about our mental health, so we have to care about each other's mental health. And I think Sosua, Santo Domingo, Cartagena, these places are great places to get that mental reset. Look, let me show you all y'all guys something right quick, man. Look, this is what we're dealing with right now. And you know, I always show the beach. I always like to show the beach because the beach, to me, the water symbolizes power, and it symbolizes a cleansing to me of one's spirit. So that's why you always see me shoot videos on the beach. It's a renewing of one's mind. What do you think about that?
No, I agree with it. It's therapeutic. It's very symbolic. I see this beach and the visuals only do you so much justice, because being here with the sounds, the smells, the weather, the temperature, like all of that all together is therapeutic in a certain type of way that you can only watch so many videos. You just got to come out and see for yourself.
Yeah, that's it. So what do you like about, I know you're also staying in like Santo Domingo. What do you like about Santo Domingo? You know, I'm a Santo Domingo guy too.
Yeah.
I love both of these places. What do you feel about Santo Domingo?
I'm still a student as far as like everything outside of the North Coast. So I'm still learning Santo Domingo. It has a similar vibe to Chicago.
Okay.
As far as being a capital or being a big city. The Malecon, it reminds me so much of Lakeshore Drive in Chicago.
Shout out to Chi-Town.
Yeah, and I mean it's like the city vibe with a Caribbean aspect to it. I also got friends out there now too, so I'm doing this little dance of they want to show me around, but they also kind of keep me locked in.
Oh, you talking about like the friends by the female persuasion? Yeah.
My buddy, shout out to her. I know she be watching that. She locked in, but I still need to learn Santo Domingo, Zona Colonial. I also know some brothers out here who are subscribers of mine that was willing to link up with me, but they travel so much, even though they live here. We playing catch up with each other because they going to different countries all the time. Yeah,
and that's what the vibe's supposed to be, man. We were meant for more than just busting our butt working and dying. And man, you know how many people. This one thing that my dad died last year, and my dad had never really, but my dad had never left the United States. And one thing he told me, man, before he died is like, damn, I wish I would have went with you to the Dominican Republic. I had told him multiple times, and he's like, I wish I would have went did that. So we still have that chance, not just here, wherever it is in Africa, Thailand, wherever you want to go at. Just remember, you were meant for more than working and dying. You were meant for more than worshiping these women who don't appreciate you. So I come from the same school I think you come from, that Charles Tyler, you have options.
Frustrated.
I come from that,
Black
frustrated. Yeah, that's where I come from. One woman was arguing with me about Kevin Samuels. I like Kevin Samuels. I said, look, I like Kevin Samuels, but I come from the school of Charles Tyler. And that's what I've learned some things from both of them, but that's a school that I come through, and that's what I believe in, showing brothers they have options. We were talking about on the stream the other day, winter's coming, and Kevin was an ally. He was trying to tell them, hey man, winter's really coming, winter's here. And if you see how happy the men are here, you see why winter is coming. But that vibe in Santo Domingo is different than here, but they both got good vibes.
Yeah.
There's a different vibe.
Slow pace.
Yeah, here is slow pace. But let me ask you this, because people ask me this too. As a Black American man, how do you feel in Dominican Republic?
It feels familiar. The biggest barrier or the biggest challenge for me is the language barrier, and that can, you can make improvements over time. But as far as culturally and culturally, it's similar. It's close enough to where it's familiar.
Yeah.
Economically, if you play your cards right, you can do very well for yourself out here. So, like that is even more of an incentive to explore your options overseas.
Yeah, money-wise, I think that's my biggest thing here. Like we was talking earlier, we were talking about getting free, and I was telling them how I never really spend over $1,200. Now somebody pull up playing Kendrick Lamar, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like us.
Yeah, they playing not like us.
In the DR.
Yeah. So
it feel like home in a way,
It is, man. Like I feel like Dominicans are their own culture. They have their own thing, but I feel like there's a certain kinship. I don't feel racism. Have you felt any racism here?
No, I mean I'm sure there's the classism aspect, like money talks, but I ain't gonna speak on that. Not with Dominicans. I do notice like going overseas. The plus about being a brother is you network with other brothers. Yeah. We might get closer overseas than we do at home, but that's not really a complaint. Like that's a plus. Everybody's not happy to see that, but I wouldn't attribute that to Dominicans. That's really people at home that's hating on brothers. Yeah. That's the racism or the discrimination that I noticed. Nobody likes to see brothers happy, and they don't like to see brothers winning. But when we see each other winning,
we're happy.
It's gonna overpower all the negativity.
What I told you when we were sitting in flip-flop when the boy was at the table with his cheek of happy, I said,
you said that's what it's about.
That's
seeing
what it's about.
Brothers happy.
Yeah, I say it's not about money. It's about us seeing the brothers happy. And again, exclude the noise, man. We out here, they partying out here. Let me show y'all. You know, I like to give y'all brothers a glimpse. Look, brothers got the boats passing out here. They post up. Man, look, this is the ultimate lifestyle.
When brothers, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, man.
I just want to say this, like, I know I'm preaching to the choir, but when you see brothers happy and enjoying themselves and being celebrated by the people they're around, those type of receipts can't be reckoned with. So you can listen to all the stuff you want to listen to on the internet, but seeing brothers, especially where we are right now, when we got people coming up to us telling us, yo, you changed my life, or you made me change my perspective on certain things. I had one guy, this is one of my favorite stories, like, this dude got on the table and was yelling, dude, you the reason I'm here, you the reason I'm here. I didn't know if it was a good or a bad thing. I'm like, I ain't chill out, bro. He's like, no, I'm just saying, like, you the reason I'm here. Ooh, you don't get that at home, so
yeah,
seeing brothers happy, it makes it all worth it.
Man, it's worth more than anything for me, because I remember those things, man. I remember the frame of mind I was in. I remember going through a divorce. I remember paying that child support. I remember sitting on my sofa and clicking it on YouTube and seeing other brothers in other countries and dreaming that my time was gonna come. So I know that feeling, bro. It's a special feeling, man. It warms my heart that we're doing God's work, freeing each other, man, from the plantation. And you've heard countless men say, hey, man, I'm trying to free myself from the plantation. I'm off the plantation, So that's what our jobs are, man. So again, even with these women here, I have never been in a place where you have to literally beat women off you. You have to turn women away. And I'm quite sure since you've been here, you have to tell women.
All that came right back. Yeah, I ain't been here 5 minutes. That's where that song came from. WhatsApp doing numbers. Like, there's truth to that.
It is.
Yeah.
I've been seeing this brother hit that phone since I've been with him. So
my battery's finna go dead messing around with it. And look, that's just me trying to be polite. I know at some point everybody just ignore all the messages, but yeah, in the States, you could barely get a text back. Everywhere else, it's like, okay, who can I afford to talk to right now?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying, time-wise.
Now look, you just brought up a good question I wanted to ask you, because guy asked me this. This thing I get asked a lot. If there was a difference in the culture of the women in the United States and the women here in the DR, let's just concentrate on the DR. What do you think is different from a woman's perspective?
A cultural difference between women in the States and overseas. Probably just gratitude, appreciation. I mean, because this is my personal view. Like, women all over the world want a man that could provide.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
But for me, it's not what I could provide or how often. It's, can you appreciate anything?
Yeah.
And like every other cultural difference I've experienced, there's some level of appreciation there. At home, it's not guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? You could break your back 7 days a week, and it's like, why you can't break your back 8 days a week? Where here,
man, that's real.
You can be like, look, this is what I want to do this for you, or this is what I got you. Yeah. And the level of appreciation is different.
Man, you dropping science and fact. You said something, bro. No matter what you do, is not enough. That's what I experienced myself in the United States. And look, there's good women in the United States. I have a few friends who married some solid chicks. Yeah, it got some. I don't mess with them.
I don't trust the legal system. I don't trust the environment. It's not the women that I have a problem with, it's the environment. And the environment influences the women to, it gives them incentives to behave a certain way.
It gives them way too much power in the United States. That's my gripe with the United States. But see what a lot of the women, bro, I just rather chicks over here culturally. I think a lot over here, I feel like women want to be wise. A lot of them. And look, not all women here are good. Yeah, but not all women here are good. You got some scallywags. You got women who want your money. But I just find that here, after 4 years and something, man, I just found way better women here. And people are going to say, it's your money. People are going to say, it's your money, it's your money, it's your money. It's your money anywhere you go. Your money has a big thing, but I think about, look, that's what I'm going at. That's such a small excuse for a person to make. And look, this is one thing we gotta do a video about too. We gotta go deep in that one day.
Okay.
We gotta do a big thing about, because we both come out of that kind of manosphere, red pill type space, and we into travel space too. So that's one aspect that I know you done had epic battles with dating coaches.
Hypergamy, going back and forth.
Yeah, so that's one thing we definitely got.
In your outfit, I mean, and I don't disagree with them on that. My issue is like, why are we upset with each other? There's room enough, there's space enough for all of us to succeed. But usually people don't want to acknowledge the elephant in the room of the legal system.
Exactly.
And the cultural incentives that people in the West have to destabilize the nuclear family.
Exactly.
Like here, they still care about family. I ain't saying the family's perfect, but at least they still care. Everywhere else, it's like, what can I get out of you?
Yeah,
How
Western
can
culture.
I dog you out? How can I finesse you? You know, so it's kind of projection to hear from the system that's telling you, we want to use you. Don't go over here because you're going to be used.
You
telling me don't go over here, but like, I already see the play right here, so why would I stay here?
Yeah. Now, think about that.
You're supposed to think like that.
This one thing get me with ladies in the West. They'll tell you that women overseas only want you for your money, while they only want you for your money themselves. That's the biggest thing.
It's a fake concern. Yeah. They don't really care about.
They don't really care about that. They just saying these weird things like that. Like, and look, I don't knock a woman. As a father with daughters, I don't even have a problem with a woman wanting a man that can take care of things and do things. I have no problem. Over here with the women I deal with, I pay things, I do things. I don't have a problem with that. But I have a problem with the West telling me that the people over here just want me for that, why they want me for that. That's my biggest problem with that. It's corny.
I'd even take it a step further with just the principles of being American in general. Like, we still, I don't know the term you want to use, black or African American, but like, we still descendants from like a nation that promotes freedom and democracy and all these other buzzwords. So both can be true at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, you can't say on one hand, don't go anywhere else, you don't have the freedom to do that, but at the same time, we the land of the free and the home of the brave. Like, which one is it?
Which one is it? That's right, man. You dropping science.
This is
like
our
that.
freedom this is freedom of choice right here. We're going where we celebrate it.
Yeah, and not tolerate it.
Exactly.
That's the biggest thing. I'm always run. Look, y'all ain't seen no running yet. Y'all about to see some serious running.
That don't make us any less American. Like,
and like I get now, man. You hit on something I want to hit on. See, every time you say, I've had like quote unquote other Black Americans say, man, y'all fleeing, and you running away from.
Oh yeah, come back, save the community.
Yeah, you got to come back and save the community. Why you running from the community and this? I tell them I ain't Jesus. Look, let me tell you. Yeah. I'm saving myself for the ones who want to do it. They murdered
perfect, and they said we gotta get him up out of here.
Yeah, they still did that to him. So you got brothers. Look, I realize my family are the ones who want the same thing I want. I want all men to have freedom. I have nothing against women, but I think women got on a platform. A lot of people help them. My thing is to help the brotherhood. So that's why I'm gonna always recommend Sosua to people. I tell you, coming out, it all depends. I'm gonna recommend. Look, when I'm talking to people. From my experience, they go at me Santo Domingo or Sosua. I talk to them and see what kind of mind they in, and I'm gonna recommend one of those two places. And then me and him was just talking. Quiet as kept. Santiago about to be the place. Santiago, bro, they done built that mall. It's beautiful. I was there yesterday. They got the skyscraper. I'm about to bring y'all guys a lot of content from there. That will be the best place, I think, to find a wife coming up. I'm gonna tell you, man. That place, it got some of the most beautiful women in Santiago I've seen. Santo Domingo, probably my second, La Vega. So look, my thing probably would be Santiago. I saw some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. Santo Domingo right there too, and La Vega. Those places, I have saw some of the most, I call them soul snatchers. And every man I know that's married, that I've met, a few married women from Santo Domingo, but most of them guys married women from Santiago. So you hear it first here, man. Me and the brother chime it up. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the place. I'm about to shoot a lot of content, man. We're gonna be stopping this, but let me say, brother Marcus, coming back to Sosua, what would you tell a man right now that's going through the struggle? Would you recommend it?
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about someone on the couch, that's my term I use.
Yeah,
on the couch.
On the couch.
Get off the couch.
With Big Shirley.
Get off the couch with Big Shirley. Get off the plantation. I would say anywhere, brother. get yourself anywhere, like anywhere where you can expand your horizons. There's nothing wrong with Sosua. Don't believe the hype. You know, the internet has like this theory that when brothers go somewhere, that's the end of it, and I disagree with that.
Man, that's
like,
good.
yeah, YouTube might bring a certain element to it, but at the same time, travel vlogs influence YouTube as well.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, because like, as a YouTuber, once you start traveling, people expect you to keep doing that. It goes both ways, but if you're somebody on the couch, like, just go somewhere, man.
Yeah.
And network. Get in touch with the Blue Book Cartel Facebook group, the Passport Bros app. Like, there's brothers just having conversations all the time.
Yeah.
And wherever you go, this is the most powerful thing. That it's not about the chicks, and it ain't always about the money. But what I would always recommend is that brothers travel and get in contact with other brothers. It's already where you trying to be.
And that's what I think that Sosua offers.
Yeah,
probably
it's
more
still
than
here. It's here.
That brotherhood here is so strong. I like that more than any other thing about here. The brotherhood is strong. Man, we was in, well, while we were sitting in Flip, man, it was like cheers. Everybody coming in, everybody doing it. That's the thing that I like the most about, look, I love the women, love the weather. Everything about this place is great. It got different struggles, like I was telling him, I know it's how close, about the struggle of women here. I have a struggle here. I was telling him, man, mental, like it's so hard to deal with women. We're gonna do a whole different video about that. There's so many women here, like I think some guys in the United States have no idea the option that they got.
I'm still checking my phone now. It's not gonna stop.
They don't realize what they can have. Like they don't, like, bro, I be walking around in Walmart and I see cats with these big Shirleys. I'm like, you free, bro, you free, run, get to the chopper. You know, that's how when I see guys. But man, we gonna stop it here. Look, Sosua is not dead. It's great, Santo Domingo. Look, go wherever you feel like you want to go. You go at, brother. Shout your channel out. It's gonna be in the links, everything. Put your channel back out there for the brothers. Make sure y'all go subscribe. Anybody watching this, go subscribe to this man because he was doing it first. This brother was out here handling the business. And shout out to TheMabExperience and all the brothers that came before us. But man, put your channel back out there.
Yes, sir. Hey, again, thank you, bro. Like, it's not only an honor being one of your subscribers, but finally meeting up with you, hanging out with you. Shout out to your channel. Shout out to TaylorMade. Shout out to all the OGs that was doing this before us. My channel is the MABExperience on YouTube. Same on Instagram, MABExperience. Yeah, so I just focus more on brothers networking with each other. I do music and stuff like that, but now that I'm back, having a break from the military, I could do more of the travel content. Yeah. And I got Navy content too on my other channel. That's Red Pill Sailor.
Okay, and man, I'm gonna put all that in the description. And man, we gonna close out here, man. Thank all you guys for rocking on the channel. This brothers networking, that's what this whole thing is about. And shout out to all you guys, man. Much love, respect. Kalo, okay, we out. What?
Hey.